Hello, I'm a 50-year-old Jason Lowry.
And I'm a 50-year-old and 17 more. Mark Toady.
And this is the Parkland Podcast.
It's the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. It's the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. They got plenty to say. They got plenty of heart. On the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. It's the Parkland Podcast. Yeah, the Parkland Podcast. It's the Parkland Podcast. Yeah, the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. Jason and Mark.
Figured your wife would know.
I do not know. We'll find out, though. Maybe we could have, I'll check Discover Farmington's page. What is up? Happy November to everybody.
First day of November as we are doing this podcast.
Yeah.
For sure. Happy post-Halloween.
Post-Halloween. We'll talk about Halloween. It was a great one for me. My birthday.
Yes.
And lots of fun trick-or-treating. I'll put the picture of the trick-or-treaters up here in just a little bit. But welcome to episode number 73 of the Parkland Podcast. And we have just one guest today, Candy Henty.
But boy, she's a dandy.
She is a dandy. She's a dandy. Who used to say that all the time on KREI? They always called Louie a dandy.
Oh, he was a dandy, all right.
I think it was Jack Clay. I think he used to say that all the time when he come on.
I just think of, what was the Wyatt Earp movie? Yo, a dandy if you do.
Yes, Tombstone. I want to thank our sponsors for this episode. They include Parkland Pharmacy, Discover Farmington, Subway, Eat Fresh, Heimberger Construction, First State Community Bank, and West Central Auction Company. How was your week, Mark Toady?
It was darn busy, even by
busy.
my standards. I emceed a banquet for Young Faith in Christ on Monday night, did my volunteer work Tuesday at the Senior Center, Wednesday at the Food Pantry, Thursday at the Senior Center, emceed the Sing United banquet on Thursday night in Farmington. Turned out to be a big success, and we'll have much more on that coming up with our big newscast. But a huge thank you to the Farmington and North County choirs and all the United Way volunteers that showed up and helped to work it, especially Heather Garner. She was our big picture taker. So
Big picture taker.
Yes, not that she's big, but she was our picture taker.
Yeah, Heather, I didn't say that at all. That's all Mark Toady's mouth there.
And then Friday, I went to Pickle Springs with the lovely and talented Laura McLean.
Yay!
And we hiked a couple of miles and just enjoyed the great outdoors.
You recently visited the chair. Tell us about that.
Yes, I forgot about the chair. How could I forget about the chair?
How could you forget about the chair?
And apparently people have been missing the chair because there's like over 200 likes of my chair post. I am sure 25 or 30 are for the chair, maybe 5 or 6 are for me, and the other 165 were for the picture of Laura McLean that was on the,
probably.
on the post. So,
Yep.
which
Those
is
numbers add
totally understandable.
Those numbers add up, but it's good to see the chair. The chair is, how long has the chair been there?
Well, God only knows how long it's been there. But I've been like going and seeing it for close to 3 years now.
Yeah, and most of the time you take a selfie with the chair.
I always will take a selfie with the chair, especially if I can come up with something clever to say.
Yes. So check out the chair in St. Joe Park, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. At the new trailhead, the newer trailhead by Hefner Furniture.
Okay, back up through there. Well, I had an awesome week. My seminar, which is like a homeroom, they had a big 50th birthday party food day planned for me on Friday. And so we had to push that back to Thursday because we had to do a state send-off for the cheerleaders, which we'll talk about them in sports. But Thursday we had just such an awesome time. They brought in pulled pork and cake and buffalo chicken dip and little sandwiches, mashed potatoes, and macaroni and cheese and cookies, and it was so good. Had a great time with that. And then yesterday was my birthday. I turned 50, and everybody was super nice. My wife got me McDonald's for breakfast, and my TV 3 and 4 kids had a pizza party for me. And we watched some fun stuff, Halloween related stuff in all the classes on Friday. And then, of course, Friday night, got to take these guys out trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Jonas, James, and Lucy. Jonas this year decided to be Cy from the Lorax movie. So, and my mom thought he was a painter. But
I did too, actually.
Yeah, but the people that watched that movie knew it, and they was like, "Oh, look at Cy!" when we were out trick or treating. James was Mario again. He's been a different version of Mario from the video game Super Mario Brothers. This year he was, I think, Ice Mario. He had this little ice thing he threw at people, and my daughter is very much into Jurassic Park these days, so she was a dinosaur, and she got this really cool mask where if she opens her mouth, the dinosaur mouth opens and makes all kinds of cool noises. So she was a dinosaur, and we did our normal run through Chestnut Street in Deloge and some of the side streets there. Saw my mom and dad. Had a nice post trick-or-treating meal and little get-together at my sister-in-law's. She made chili and hot dogs and all kinds of good stuff, and it was just a great Halloween.
Nice.
I really loved it. So good times. Get rid of the kids and bring us back into the picture here. If I can do this, might have to look at Jonas, James, and Lucy this whole podcast, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. Let me see, old man trying to figure out technology here.
Jonas is looking more like you every day.
Oh, I know, right?
Poor
Especially with the
kid.
hair. Especially with the hair. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, had a great week, and I'm having a birthday party on Black Friday at the Ashler Banquet Hall in downtown Park Hills, right across the street from Four Towns Brewery. And Mark and I will do the podcast on Black Friday during my birthday party. And you're invited. I don't care who shows up. No gifts, please. And in lieu of gifts, bring me something to eat. It could be a taco from Taco Bell or, whatever. I don't care. Maybe a gift card from one of our fine advertisers like Bailey Joe's Barbecue.
Subway of the Parkland.
Subway
Eat
of the
fresh.
Parkland. Eat Fresh. Catfish Kettle. Hub's Pub. Pizza 101. Domino's. Those are all great locally owned places that have spent money with the podcast and the football broadcast over the years. So would love to see something from them. If you have a picture of your trick-or-treaters, make sure you post it on our Facebook page. We have our Halloween costume contest going on right now. That's brought to you by the St. Francis County Republican Central Committee, and they are providing the cash prizes, $100 for the best costume with the most likes individually, and $100 for the best family costume with the most likes. All you have to do is just post your picture in the comments and then just share it around. Get your friends to get on there and like your picture, or if you just want to check out some cool Halloween pictures, and you can help judge this contest by liking any of the pictures you like.
Couple of shout outs before we move on. You'll see a bunch of bottles of barbecue sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
This is from Bailey Joe's Barbecue in the beautiful Arcadia Valley. We'll tell you why we've got them posted coming up with our news this morning, but it's really exciting news for Jeremy and the crew at Bailey Joe's. This is a Parkland City lifestyle magazine. If you grab a copy of the most current edition, you will see a nice article on the United Way of St. Francis County, right smack dab in the middle of it. And despite the fact that my picture is in there a couple of times, it was quite the great article. A very good article. Kaylee, thank you. Lena Johnson, thank you very, very much for giving some much-needed publicity to the United Way of St. Francis County. And a big shout-out to my new friend, Sarah Henson. She's with a group of ladies that have a group called Drizzled Cookery.
Ooh, I've heard about them.
She is going to be personally responsible for me gaining 17 pounds, but the trail mix is so good, and And she has some of the best chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies that you will ever eat.
Well, I hope she comes to my birthday party. And
Yes,
brings some of
Sarah,
those.
consider this your personal
Yes, absolutely. You can stay as long as you want.
Yes, Toady will leave, but you can stay.
Yes, get to kick him out. No, Mark will go home because he needs to take a nap from all the turkey consumption over those days. Do we have any kind of trivia for this?
Yes. Well, the World Series is going on. Game 7,
Ooh,
big
Game
win
7
last
tonight.
night for the Dodgers. So let's
Wow.
do a little bit of World Series trivia.
Okay.
Who is the only team that has never played in a World Series?
That has never played in the World Series.
Yes.
That's the Seattle Mariners?
That's very good.
Okay.
Now there are 5 teams that have never won a World Series. You need to name at least 3 of them.
Okay, well, Seattle obviously is one of those. The Colorado Rockies have never won
Very
a World
good.
Series. Those two, like, right out of the gate. It's been a long time since Cleveland has, but they have. The Diamondbacks won in 2001 when they beat the Yankees and spoiled everybody's New York obsession. Boy. The Padres have never won the World Series.
Was that your guess, or are you asking me?
No, those are my 3 teams.
Very good. You are correct. The
Yes.
other 2, Tampa
Tampa, that's right.
and Colorado. Or did you? Oh, Milwaukee. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. The Brewers. That's right.
Yeah.
Because I wanted the Brewers and the Mariners to play in the World Series so we'd get a new champion.
All right. What player has appeared in the most World Series?
Ooh. Yogi Berra.
You're 4 for 4, dude.
Ugh.
He also has appeared in the most World Series games with 75. He has the most World Series rings with 10, and most plate appearances with 295.
Wow. Take that, Jeter.
Let's see. What 2 teams have the record for the most walk-off home runs in a World Series?
Okay, I'm going to say Toronto, maybe, just because they got one this year, and, of course, the Joe Carter home run. And then I'm going to say the Yankees just because they played in the most.
The Yankees is good. The other one is the Dodgers. They both have had 4.
Okay. The Blue Jays, I guess, just had 2, maybe.
And since we are both just aging rock and rollers way down deep,
Yes.
what year did the Eagles break up, and when did they reunite?
Oh, my. And they had the Hell's Freezing Over tour, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. They broke up. I'm going to say they broke up in 80.
This is for the clean sweep.
87. And the Hell Freezes Over tour was 1993.
You were close.
Close.
1980, January.
Oh,
30
80. Oh,
or July 31st, they broke up.
man.
1994.
Okay.
They got back together.
I had the getting back together right, but I was off pretty far on the breakup.
Shout out to my brother Tom. He's retiring, and they're going to have a big party for him.
Ooh.
Coming up in early December, so I get to brave the traffic on 67 and 55 to go see my older brother. But
Yay.
It's well worth it.
Absolutely. What did he do? What was his job?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, he was a draftsman, I believe.
A draftsman. What does a draftsman do?
They draft things.
They draft things like
We'll have to get him on the
fantasy football teams
podcast. No, he would not be a fantasy football player.
Okay.
But he'll be watching the podcast, and I'm sure he'll correct me for
drafting.
next week, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I could be way off, too.
Yeah.
When you're in radio, it's easy to say, what'd your brother do? He's radio.
He's a DJ.
Yeah, that's simple.
That makes sense. He's a
Yeah.
drafter. What does a drafter do? Or like a buyer? What is
At
a
one point,
buyer
he
do?
was a draftsman. I know that.
Okay.
And then probably he's like, okay, you're no longer invited to Thanksgiving.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, you can always come eat with us.
Okay.
We can totally do
As long as
that.
there's turkey somewhere involved.
Oh yeah, absolutely there will be.
More than a mission. The name of the article.
Wow, you are in there a lot.
Parkland City Lifestyle. There I am right there and right there.
Without
and right
a hat
there.
on in one of those pictures.
Yeah, people now know I'm bald.
Wow, man. Want to talk for a second about JT Morgan? We told you last week about a house that he has hitting the auction block today officially, although you've been able to bid on it online. And this home is at 604 North A Street, kind of right behind Domino's in Farmington. The auction starts today at 12:30. You can go inside and check it out with an open house beginning at 10:30, and that'll go right up until noon. And again, this is under West Central Auction Company, and right behind Car-Mart on off of Karsh on A Street. And it's a live and online auction. And Mark, we've known JT for a while, and he not only does this, but he also donates his talent to a lot of causes too.
Yeah, I will see JT this Friday, I believe, at the Habitat for Humanity fundraising event. It's their biggest fundraiser of the year, and he is the auctioneer for that. Way to go, JT. And while you're visiting this home today, you can move right down the road and enjoy some barbecue from our buddy Dave Werner, who was in on the podcast. He's right down the road, so you can go see this home and check it out and see all the great things that are there. And then go down and get yourself a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, and then I'll see JT tonight at the St. Joe school auction.
JT's going to be one tired dude.
Yeah, no doubt. He's going to.
And you also get to meet his wife, who is just the sweetest gal you will ever meet.
Miss Morgan?
Yes.
Very good. So check that out today, farmingtonauction@gmail.com. If you need to email, and they have the QR code on the sign right in front of the property. Yeah, great work. Check them out. Farmington Auctions at Gmail if you want to get a hold of him. Also want to thank our friends at Heimberger Construction, the official construction company of the Parkland podcast. They do so much for the community. They've built so much in the community. And, I'm sure they provided a lot of good construction jobs to some folks in the area over the years, too.
They do indeed. Their office is in between Bonne Terre and Deloge, I guess you could say, but they get out all over the Midwest. They are just wonderful people to deal with. The main person you'll deal with would be Jennifer Heimberger, and she is an amazing human being. I love that girl to death. So if you want to get something built, you want to get it built right, and you want to get it built affordably, Heimberger Construction is a great place to go.
And they have those Butler Built Buildings, a Missouri company that has the 3-seam roof system, so everything stays dry. The Heimberger has worked with Butler for many, many years, and their products are super quality. And that's why the work that they do in the area stands up to the test of time and looks so nice. Heimberger Construction, heimbergerconstruction.com, the website. That's the place to go. It is 8:22 on this Saturday morning, November the 1st. Quick break. When we come back, we'll do news on the Parkland podcast.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep, because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Here's your news now on the Parkland podcast. With the government shutdown now into November, SNAP benefits have been cut. A group of local citizens are raising money to help families in need. Julie Pratt from Belgrade Financial is teaming up with Clint Price from Save-A-Lot, and they are taking donations for $50 voucher cards. Those cards are for anyone who receives SNAP benefits. SNAP recipients must present their benefits card at the participating Save-A-Lot stores in Park Hills, Farmington, or Bonne Terre to be eligible to receive a voucher. Recipients do not need to be residents of St. Francis County. The total number of vouchers available will depend on the sponsorship levels.
Well, according to the St. Francis County Sheriff's Department's Facebook page, 34-year-old Jeremy Major of Farmington has been taken into custody following an extensive investigation by the Sheriff's Department Detective Bureau into allegations of child sex abuse. He's being held at the St. Francis County Adult Detention Center with a bond set at $500,000 on charges of sexual misconduct involving a child under 15, child molestation in the second degree, statutory sodomy or attempted statutory sodomy. The St. Francis County Sheriff's Department remains committed to protecting the community. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, reach out to your local authorities.
Sheriff Jeff Kreitz seeking help in locating Corey Tedder, a 31-year-old with ties to the Bonne Terre area. He's 6 foot tall, 215 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. Tedder is wanted on 2 felony warrants for probation violation. The original charge of burglary, second degree, and possession of a controlled substance. If you have any information that could lead to his arrest, please contact the St. Francis County Sheriff's Department.
Well, this past Thursday, Sing United, featuring the middle school and high school choirs from Farmington and North County, was a big success, raising just over $2,000 for the United Way of St. Francis County. Pictures and video are available on the United Way of St. Francis County Facebook. On a related note, Dine Out continues this Thursday at Colton Steakhouse in Farmington.
Congratulations to Bailey Joe's Barbecue. They were nationally recognized at the 2025 American Royal World Series of Barbecue Sauce Contest, taking home a top 10 finish for their signature cherry glaze in the specialty sauce category. The American Royal World Series of Barbecue Sauce Contest is the largest and most prestigious sauce competition in the world, attracting hundreds of entries from across the United States and beyond.
And you'll see an example of some of those wonderful sauces right in front of us on the Parkland podcast. This weekend marks the end of daylight savings time, as we will gain 1 hour overnight tonight, going back to standard time. That means it'll be lighter earlier, but will also get darker earlier. Legislators have given more credence to the idea of permanently eliminating daylight savings time. Several states have already done that. The fall back will occur between 1 and 2 o'clock.
Have you ever worked the overnight shift when that's happened? I know you were an
yeah.
overnight guy for a while.
Yeah, when I first started working here, yes.
You had that extra hour you had to work in the but then in the spring, if you were working in the spring, you got off an hour early.
Yes. No,
So I guess it worked out.
It was more of an impact on me when I was coming in at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's when I didn't really like it at all.
Weather-wise, we have a freeze warning coming up.
Yeah. There may be a little rain today between 9 and 1 o'clock. Otherwise, look for clouds today with a high only in the low 50s. But you know what? We're going to get a little bounce-back weather as we get into the work week. Tomorrow, frost early, otherwise sunny with a high temperature right around 55. But listen to these high temperatures with sunshine as we get into Monday. 66 degrees, Tuesday 67, Wednesday 72, Thursday 68, and then Friday maybe a little rain with a high in the mid to upper 60s. It's going to be really nice considering it's November especially.
Yeah, not too bad. But again, that frost warning in effect after 5 a.m. Overnight, as we will hit a low of around 30 degrees. That is your latest news.
One quick news
one more
note. There is a Veterans
that's
parade going on today through downtown Farmington. I believe it'll start at 11 o'clock.
Yes, that's correct.
Folks can definitely come downtown and show support to our area veterans.
Yeah, that'll be happening around the courthouse. So check that out today. 11 o'clock parade for veterans. All right, quick break. We come back. We'll do events powered by Discover Farmington. It's the Parkland Podcast on this Saturday.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Let's check your events now. They're powered by Discover Farmington, more than you ever imagined. DiscoverFarmingtonMo.com allows you to find out more about entertainment, dining, outdoor activities, wineries, and more.
The last swing softball tournament is taking place today at the Bud Norman Sports Complex in Farmington.
St. Joseph Catholic School auction is tonight. Starts around 6 o'clock in the school gymnasium. Tickets still available. I will be your host.
By the way, no Halloween parties to talk about for today, although that's one thing I did leave out of with what I did this week. We had a big Halloween party at our church on Thursday, so I was a part of that.
We saw the trunk or treat developing.
It was a lot lot of fun.
Almost sent Lucy over there in her basketball practice stuff.
She could have done it. She could have done it. The First Free Will Baptist Church of Farmington presents Christian artist Joseph Habedank, November 5th at 6 p.m.
Weingarten Vineyard is hosting a wedding expo and open house November 15th. That'll be from noon to 5.
Well, I left it out, but Dine Out for the United Way this Thursday. Even though we mentioned it in news, I'll mention it again. It'll be at Colton Steakhouse in Farmington. I'm excited about that.
The miniature Dickens Christmas Village will be on display Monday through Saturday at the Farmington Public Library. That starts November 17th.
The Help the Hungry Bake Sale is Saturday, November 22nd from 9 to 1 at the St. Joseph School Gymnasium in Farmington. Coming up not next week, but the week after, we will have the folks from Help the Hungry in with us on the podcast, and then we will be there for the podcast on the 22nd.
Free downtown carriage rides November 28th and 29th, December 6th, 12th, 13th, 19th, and 20th in downtown Farmington, brought to you by Discover Farmington.
There is a Christmas kickoff celebration November 29th at 4:30 at Jefferson Street Plaza in downtown Farmington. I will be there for that.
And then we get into our Christmas parades. The Bonne Terre Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, Monday, December 1st at 7 o'clock.
Also, the Park Hills Leadington Chamber of Commerce Hefner Furniture Christmas Parade is Thursday, December 4th at 7 p.m.
And then the Kreckler Jewelers Farmington Christmas Parade is Friday, December the 5th at 6 p.m.
And I'm sure if you want more information on that, you can contact the wonderful folks at the Farmington Regional Chamber of Commerce. Oh. And as soon as that is over, Winter Wonderland will open up at Long Hall, and that'll go through December 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. nightly, Saturdays from 1 to 3.
And don't forget, you can get your tickets now. They went on sale this morning for the Merry Christmas Show, which is a great holiday tradition returning to the First State Community Bank Center. Lucy is an angel in one scene. And then
Lucy's an angel all the time.
Well, yeah, she is, no doubt about that. And then she does something else in another scene. So I need to get my tickets, I guess, huh?
I think it's time.
I think it is. These events and more available, discoverfarmingtonmo.com. Find out about local events. Even book a wedding or day trip today. discoverfarmingtonmo.com. Parkland Pharmacy, they are the go-to pharmacy of the Parkland podcast. Mark, you already got your flu shot and your COVID shot, right? You're all ready to go, aren't you?
I'm all duked up.
Shot up.
I'm all shot up. And
50 cent.
I also am going in and talking with them about my Medicare stuff. Yes, I am that old, and they are taking really good care of me. Folks, there's a lot of changes, and there's a lot of uncertainty about Medicare and all that stuff as we get into a new year. So with this government shutdown and everything. So if you know somebody that is going on Medicare, you really want to pay attention to what's going on, and you need professionals like Miss Judy, who I work with at the Farmington location, to guide you through it and make sure you get the best plan for you so you don't end up having to drive to Cape Girardeau or St. Louis or beyond just to get a physical.
Yeah, that's what Parkland Pharmacy does. They look at your insurance. They find what works best for you in your situation. They'll go the extra mile to do that. And, I mean, they've done that for us for many, many years. Parkland Pharmacy, small-town pharmacy at its finest. They're in Deloge. They're in Farmington, Fredericktown, Ironton, Piedmont, and Greenville. And they're the official pharmacy of the Parkland podcast. And Subway, eat fresh. What did you eat from Subway this week, Martoni?
I have 2 big bowls of broccoli cheddar soup waiting for me when I get home. I went and picked them up yesterday from Miss Jessica and Miss Brianna, 2 lovelier girls you could hardly hope to meet. They are just wonderful with their customer service and making you feel welcome, but they really do have great sub sandwiches. The footlongs are amazing. Grab a pizza there. The pizzas may be the big hidden secret at Subway. They are awesome. So Jake and Mike, hope you guys are doing good. Hope that Bonne Terre location is doing good. I know you got Heather working there, and she usually takes really good care of customers as well.
Well, download the app, too, and have
Yes.
big savings that way. Again, everything that's like a national promo is available at your local Subway as well. And, again, they continue to knock it out of the park with that great customer service, ranking very, very high in our area. I mean, it just makes a difference.
Every store they own was ranked in the top 10 or 20 in their region of some 250 Subway stores. So, yeah, job well done.
Yeah, the employees are doing great. The service is great. And, of course, you love those sandwiches and soups and pizza. Check them out. Subway of the Parkland, official sandwich of the Parkland podcast. Quick break. When we come back, we have some hinties to talk about, don't we?
The show's going to get a lot sweeter because we'll have candy on
Candy on the day after Halloween.
it.
Yay. 8:36 on this November 1st. Thanks for tuning into the Parkland podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody is just, they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
The insurance is phenomenal. The cost is minimal. They're good to us, and the benefits are so great, you can't beat it.
Apply today.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
When comfort matters, count on Capayas Heating and Cooling. Proudly serving St. Francis and surrounding counties, they are your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer, delivering top quality heating and cooling solutions for your home or business. Founded in 2004 by Chuck Capayas, a family-owned and operated company that you can trust. Visit capayasheatingandcooling.com today. Capayas Heating and Cooling in Farmington, 756-1224.
Since 1941, Busenbark Flooring has been Southeast Missouri's trusted name in flooring. This family-owned business features top-quality carpet, tile, and hardwood, along with countertops, kitchens, and bathrooms, all with expert installation. Need to haul it? Busenbark Trailer Sales has you covered. Come see the large selection of dump trailers, equipment haulers, goosenecks, livestock trailers, and more. Visit busenbarkflooring.com and busenbarktrailersales.com, or stop by and see everything at the Fairgrounds exit on Highway 67.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Back on the Parkland podcast on this Saturday morning, one of our favorite guests to talk to, not just on the podcast, but back in our radio lives too, is the young lady sitting here with us this morning, Candy Henty. Good morning, Candy. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great.
You are all dressed in red.
I'm ready for Christmas. I know it's kind of early.
No, it's
but
fine. We're past Halloween now. It's acceptable.
Candy's always for every holiday.
And I understand this doesn't usually happen, but you brought your bodyguard with you today.
I
didn't you?
Candy security.
Candy security.
Okay. We're talking about, of course, her husband, Stephen, who has blatantly refused to be on the podcast today, even though he's color coordinated wearing red along with Candy. So.
Yeah. He's wearing cardinal red.
Yes. There you go.
And Candy is wearing Christmas red.
Yes.
And you have some real exciting news going on. You now are a big-time author.
I don't know about big time, but yes, I have written a book for Christmas. It's called Preparing Our Hearts for His Coming. And it's a Christmas devotional book. So the way it's designed is you read a short reading every day in December. So the 1st through the 31st, they're short readings because we know everyone's busy that time of year. But it's to help you see greater meaning and joy and peace in the Christmas season. A lot of times we get so rushed, we really lose sight of what Christmas is all about. And so it's divided up into 4 sections. The first is anticipation. The second is preparation. And the third is celebration, and then dedication. And it's just, like I said, a lot of it I dig into the different people of the Christmas story, and a little bit deeper. We read, a lot of times we hear that story every year, and we don't really pay attention to the people involved, and that they were real people with real feelings and emotions and thoughts and dreams. And so the impact of all of that.
What inspired you to put pen to paper and actually do a book at this time, though?
Well, it's been something that I've thought about for many years. I've always loved Christmas. I just do. I find a lot of joy during the Christmas season. And I had just different thoughts over the years, different insights, and I never really heard anyone share those insights. I never heard pastors that shared some of the things that, were in my heart. And so I was like, I just feel like there's a need. There's, no one's really saying the same thing that I'm, seeing and thinking and feeling. And so I just wanted to put that out there.
It's like a advent calendar in book form. As you said, everything is set up for every day, and really, I think every one is like one page front and back, and that's pretty much it. So it's very, very a very quick read. And there's scripture. There's a pause and reflect with each day, and it like you said, this fits well into the busy Christmas season person's schedule.
Yes. And my thought would be, you're having coffee in the morning, first thing, grab the book. It's a beautiful cover, so you can leave it laying out on a table. It's a hardback because you can use it every year, and it also makes a great gift. So whether that's for friends or teachers or family members, it's a great gift to give someone as well. And it does start December 1st. So that's why we're talking about it November 1st, so that you can get on Amazon and order that. I'll also be doing a few book signings as well.
Yeah, let's hear about this whirlwind book tour that you were talking about when you came in.
The tour of my world.
Yeah.
I have a book signing today, actually, at the Olive Branch in beautiful downtown Farmington. They have a huge sale on all of their candles and scents, which are incredible.
Hey.
And then I'll be there doing a book signing, as well as some of other merchandise that I brought here for Christmas. And then that'll be today from 10 to 2. And then I will be at the Big Door Coffee Shop worship night on November the 7th. And I'll be set up there in the evening at 7 o'clock and then 7 at 7. November 7th at 7.
Hey.
And then November 22nd, I will also be back there. They're doing photos with Santa that afternoon. I'll be there from noon to 2:30. And then December the 6th, I will be at a craft fair in Bonne Terre on Berry Road called Frosty's Craft Fair.
Frosties.
Yeah, there's a lot of craft fairs that day. So if you're looking for really unique gift items or Christmas decorations, it's definitely the day to get out and do some shopping.
So what you're saying, this will be Frosty the Craft Fair.
Yeah, exactly. Nice voice, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's better than you think. Go ahead.
I want to talk about this that you brought in as well.
Yes.
Hold that up and then kind of explain what you've got for us.
Yes. So this is a Christmas poem that I wrote a very long time ago. It was copywritten in 98. I wrote it well before that. I was in my 20s. I was living in a small town outside San Antonio, Texas, and walking at night, because you can do that in December there.
Yes, you can.
And I was looking at all of the Christmas lights in the windows of homes decorated with Christmas trees. And this whole poem just came to me, and I ran home and wrote it down. And as I was writing it, I was like, oh, what if I wrote it in the shape of a Christmas tree? And so I did. I've actually sold about 1,000 of the cards here locally, probably 10, 12 years ago. And so I have resurrected it. I have it in framed art. I have it in sweatshirts, which I'm wearing today.
Oh, wow.
And then also I have Christmas cards, packages of 10 available as well. And so I have it in different sizes of framed art. This is the 11 by 14, but I also have 8 by 10s available as well.
Nice. Can you read it to us?
I will.
Awesome.
It says, "He died on a tree for you and for me, but his life goes on like the evergreen. His blood was red like the boughs on our tree. His life was pure like the snowflakes you see. His death was bitter, but his victory sweet, very much like the peppermint treat. The lights tell the story of the greatest light, how he came from glory to make our way bright. The presents show God's wonderful love. He gave his son from up above. The star at the top shines the way for you to find Jesus on Christmas Day."
You know, that's very nice. But you would make that even better if you had like an audio version of that with your husband playing the piano in the background. Wouldn't that be awesome?
We have talked about that.
Hey.
doing
I think you have
some,
ways. You have ways of making him play.
we need a good videographer because currently that's my job, and I don't think I can do that and this at the same time.
I think you might know a good videographer.
Right here. Absolutely.
Why do you think I threw that out there?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to help you out. What's the process of getting a book published? I mean, I'm sure you just don't send an email to somebody and say, hey, I want to make a book, and then they go, okay, here you go. Kind of walk us through how that all happens.
So I worked with Amazon. It is available on Amazon. So if you go and search for Preparing Our Hearts for His Coming, the book will pop up there and you can purchase it. So I worked with them. They designed the cover. The first cover they sent me, I hated.
Oh,
it
really?
was terrible. It looked like a cartoon. And I was like, no, I want a real picture. And so they sent me this one. As soon as I opened it, my jaw dropped. I was just like, oh, that's beautiful. I loved it. So
how are you balancing all this out with that what's that job she does? Running the Chamber of Commerce with almost 500 members now.
Yeah, close.
Yeah. So how are you balancing all this out?
Well, I'm doing this on weekends, as you noticed. A lot of Saturdays and Friday night, and so yeah. And ideally, what I would love to do with the poem is be able to license it with a national gift chain. A Christian gift chain, because I could see it being like on gift bags, wrapping paper, even possibly blankets, throws, pillows, lots of different opportunities with that. So I'm trying to figure that out, how that would work, making those, connections. And so, yeah.
That'd be really cool.
The process was fairly easy. You asked about that, Jason. The rep I worked with wasn't the most thrilled with, I'll be honest, but there's different ways. Jane Cook really was instrumental in helping me figure some of that out.
Jane Cook's awesome.
She is wonderful. Big shout out to her. And Jacqueline Rowe was
Jacqueline's awesome.
Yeah, she was one of the first ones to read the manuscript when it was just, ink on paper, and very encouraging. She's like, Candy, this is stuff I haven't heard, One of the things that, for instance, it starts out, there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. Do you know who Caesar Augustus was?
Yeah, he was like the emperor.
But was he good? Was he bad? What did he do? What is he famous for?
Well, I don't think he was good.
Did he get stabbed in the back on the Ides of March?
I don't think that was the one.
That may have been Nero.
We talk about this in I talk about it in the book, but the implication of that is that God used an ungodly ruler to put Jesus being born in the exact city that it was prophesied hundreds of years before. He used an ungodly ruler to make that happen.
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
That God, he's just a crazy mad scientist. He knows what he's doing.
Ways are way higher and wiser than ours.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for sure. No doubt about that.
So that's just one example in there of some of the things that we don't really think about a lot of times. We don't think about that Mary in pregnancy experienced the same things that women today experience in pregnancy, even though it was thousands of years ago. We have modern healthcare, of course, and that, but she still remembered the first time that baby kicked. She still was terribly uncomfortable in the third trimester, I'm quite certain.
I would assume
and
so, too.
had to use the bathroom every 5 minutes and all the stuff that women today feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Preparing Our Hearts for His Coming. It is finding more joy, meaning, and peace in the Christmas season. Candy Henty is the author of this book and our guest, and lots of other great gift ideas for Christmas too. The book is available on Amazon, and can you get it from you as well at some of these book signings?
Yes, I have some copies today.
Okay.
I've ordered some, and they're supposed to be here anytime, but shipping right now is Yeah, I ordered them back towards the beginning of October, and
so as long as they're here before
I have some
November
today.
28th, we'll be good. That way everybody can start on the train November 1st.
And where are you going to be today?
The Olive Branch, the brand new store, Faith and Furniture in downtown Farmington. beautiful, right the block up from the post office there, with Rob and Stephanie Kelly. Just precious, sweet people.
Fantastic. Can I ask you a couple of chamber questions real quick?
Hopefully my brain will kick into chamber
Well,
mode.
you've done all this without notes and internet, all these dates and times, which is awesome. Again, another reason why we always brag about you as a guest. Farmington getting some new businesses. I know the chamber kind of had a little bit of a reveal this week on the Facebook page. Tell us about that.
Yes, that was so fun. Yes. Oh my gosh, that post went crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It did.
So we posted the interior of a new business downtown, and it's going to be Page Pilates. And so they have a location up in Festus that's done very well. It's on Washington Street on the block beside the courthouse annex. They're going to have all the equipment there. They're remodeling inside is going to be absolutely gorgeous. They've showed us mock-ups and drawings of the inside, and we're kind of excited. It's close to our office.
Yeah.
So we're like,
do some Pilates for a little bit.
Right after work, head over there. And
I thought that was hilarious. Some of the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the wishful thinking suggestions. What do you think it is? I mean, people said everything from, I don't know.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, to
like,
Target,
it's
businesses
like,
that don't even exist anymore.
It's not big enough to be either of those.
Yeah, Warehouse Barbecue's coming back. I think somebody posted that.
There were some really good ideas, though. If you're entrepreneurial minded, look at some of those comments and take note, because they did have some good ideas.
And your girls in the office are quite pleased with the new coffee shop coming in, because I know they brought in some test drinks for you guys.
I may have sampled them.
Anything else like coming down?
Yes, there is.
New business-wise that we can talk about or anything like that?
Yes, there is.
Well, I don't know about the business. I was going to mention the Christmas parade.
Gotcha. Let's see. I know we have a whole slew of ribbon cuttings coming up again. Karsh Family Dental has a new dentist that recently purchased that. Haley Castile, and we'll be welcoming them in November. Now my brain is a little foggy.
So McManus is gone?
Yeah, apparently. Well, yes, he had some health issues, and so he sold his practice to her, and she's very excited. Her and her husband. He's actually a realtor with Coldwell Banker.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah,
I've met him. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I hear lots of rumors about big box stores coming. Anything you can talk about that, or is that still not for public consumption officially yet?
I heard a certain city official say it was 90%.
90%. Okay.
That means we have another year and a half to wait.
Well, yeah, and it will be. And of course, you've seen the construction of the new Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Behind, kind of behind Rich and Crystal's there at the end of that, and then it was announced. I think I can say that publicly, that either it'll be Marshalls or TJ Maxx going in where Tractor Supply currently is.
Great.
So that's very exciting for us ladies especially.
Yeah.
But they do have men's clothes, and we really need more places with men's clothes here.
We do.
There's JCPenney's and Walmart. Yeah. That's sad.
And also Dress to Impress.
Dress to Impress.
Yes. Our
That's
favorite.
a great spot downtown.
And we can't let you out here without bragging about your girls in the office who do such a fabulous job.
Oh, my gosh. We have the best team. And so, Julie Estes, our small business specialist, her small business boot camp right now has the largest attendance in the state of Missouri.
Cool.
It's going very well. And she is just really out there taking care of our members and Facebook page. And Emily Holsey, our event coordinator, coordinating the Christmas parade coming up December the 5th. Always a huge fun event. And by the way, it's free to be in the Christmas parade. There's no
charge?
But you do need to fill out an application because we have to have that signed off on. But it's on our website if you want the application, farmingtonregionalchamber.com. And then we added a new staff member to our team, and we're super thrilled with Kaylee Foster. She is our operations assistant at the front desk.
I would best describe her as a breath of fresh air.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So energetic, so sweet, always just such a delightful young lady, and she's going to school at Mac, and we're just so happy to have her.
So at the end of the year, do you change over new officers, or does that come more in the spring?
We do change. In January, we'll install our new officers.
Who's going to be taking over as...
I can't announce that just yet.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking
Okay.
news, almost on
But
the
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Fantastic. Preparing our hearts for his coming, finding more joy, meaning, and peace in the Christmas season. That is the new book written by Candy Henty. You can see that right there. And again, tell us where people can go today to see this book. And
Today at the Olive Branch, I think it's 25. I don't know if it's East or West Columbia. Do you know, Mark? Columbia Street.
It's on Columbia Street.
It's on Columbia
It's
Street.
on the same side as the post
The
office.
block up from the
Yes,
post office. And so I'll be there from 10 to 2 today. And you can find it on Amazon. Search for Preparing Our Hearts for His Coming.
Very good. Fantastic. When you read a book about Easter, we'll have you on for that too.
That's what Julie said at the office. Now you've got to write one for Lent for Easter, Candy. And I was like,
absolutely.
not this year.
Cover all the major holidays here.
Yeah, absolutely. Candy, always so good to talk to you. Thanks so much for coming on this morning.
Well, thank you guys. It's always great talking to you.
It always is. Candy Henty, again, check it out. Preparing Our Hearts for His Coming, and all the great stuff you can find with the Farmington Chamber as well at the website, farmingtonregionalchamber.com.
You got it.
Yes, fantastic. So check that out. Get signed up for the parade and get ready for the holiday season. We're past Halloween now, so it's officially here.
Woo-hoo.
It is currently 9 o'clock, straight up 9 o'clock. Give the legal ID, Mark Toady.
The Parkland Podcast, Farmington, St. Francis County.
Wow, there you go. We'll come back with sports. That's coming up your way next here on the Parkland Podcast.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody is just, they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
The insurance is phenomenal. The cost is minimal. They're good to us. And the benefits are so great, you can't beat it.
Apply today.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
When comfort matters, count on Capayas Heating and Cooling. Proudly serving St. Francis and surrounding counties, they are your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer, delivering top quality heating and cooling solutions for your home or business. Founded in 2004 by Chuck Capayas, a family-owned and operated company that you can trust. Visit capayasheatingandcooling.com today. Capayas Heating and Cooling in Farmington, 756-1224.
Since 1941, Busenbark Flooring has been Southeast Missouri's trusted name in flooring. This family-owned business features top-quality carpet, tile, and hardwood, along with countertops, kitchens, and bathrooms, all with expert installation. Need to haul it? Busenbark Trailer Sales has you covered. Come see the large selection of dump trailers, equipment haulers, goosenecks, livestock trailers, and more. Visit busenbarkflooring.com and busenbarktrailersales.com, or stop by and see everything at the Fairgrounds exit on Highway 67. Time to check sports now on the Parkland Podcast. It's brought to you by Mac Tech, Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center, Domino's Pizza, and Capayas Heating and Cooling.
Had a lot of football games being played this past Thursday. The Central Rebels move on as they defeat Fredericktown 37-22.
They'll face the Potosi Trojans. Potosi got a win on Friday over Doniphan, 63-31.
A barn burner, Scott City beat Kennett 35-34.
Class 3 District 2, the St. Genevieve Dragons advance via forfeit. Normandy announces Friday night at 3:15 that they will not make the trip. Therefore, the Dragons move on in the Class 3 District 2 playoffs.
Trying to remember what the official score of a forfeit in football
I believe it's 13-0.
Is it 13 or? Okay,
I think so.
I couldn't remember. Herculaneum, big win over John Burroughs, 36-21.
And the other game in that Class 3 District, for Life and Lutheran South, will be played today. How about Class 4 District 1 on Friday night, Mark Tody?
How about those Raiders? 21-6 over DeSoto.
North County will advance to play the Perryville Pirates. They beat Windsor 39-14.
And Hillsborough with a big win over Sykeston, 35-21.
The Hawks will go on to take on top seed Festus next week in that district.
How about Class 5 action?
District 1 on Thursday, Cape Central, a shutout win over Melville, 44-0.
And people are wondering why we're reading Cape Central scores, because these teams will eventually play somebody from our area for the most part. So if you want to know who they're going to be playing, pay attention here. Miller Career Academy, Webster Groves win at it. Groves won 41-14.
And then the team that will play Farmington this coming Friday, November 7th, the Fox Warriors. They end Poplar Bluff season 49-14.
One game Thursday in Class 2. It was New Madrid over Jefferson, 46-22.
And St. Pius, the Lancers, big win over East Prairie, 64-0.
And those Indians from Perryville, St. Vincent, 36-0 over Kelly.
So you'll have a Catholic school showdown with Pius and St. Vincent going at it in Class 2, District 1. Shout out and a big wish for good luck today for the Farmington Cheer Squad. They're taking part in the state competition today in Springfield. Good luck to the cheer squad and Coach Cunningham.
And all our area cross-country teams as they participate in districts. And a big shout-out, I think it's the 7th grade St. Paul Lutheran team. They are in Columbia for the state volleyball tournament this weekend. Way to go, Lady Giants.
Yeah, there you go. So lots and lots of sports happening. And although we don't have any postseason broadcast planned for you, we will keep giving you the high school football scores. And I don't know, maybe if one of these teams wins a district, maybe we'll have their coach come join us the next day.
Sounds great.
Sounds pretty good. That's your sports. Again, they are brought to you by Mac Tech, Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center, Domino's Pizza, and Capayas Heating and Cooling. I think we have one thing left to do, Mark.
Well, we have two because we have birthdays.
Oh, we have birthday. Oh, my gosh. I'm about to say, we weren't done that fast. Okay, so we better take a commercial break then. Come back. We'll do your birthdays next. You are watching the Parkland Podcast on YouTube and Facebook Live.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Let's do some birthdays here on the Parkland Podcast. Of course, my birthday was yesterday. We got that all out of the way, but a lot of cool people celebrating birthdays this week. We begin with today.
Oh, yeah, and one of my all-time favorite people, Joanna Watts, Casa of the Parkland,
Yay.
celebrating a birthday today. Joanna, I hope you are doing fabulous. I hope you know how many people think you are extremely awesome. Lisa Messick also has a birthday. A lot of people remember her as Lisa Boyd, John Boyd's sister.
Right.
Charlie's son. Just a great gal, a great athlete at Farmington High School. Went on to run track, I think at Mizzou, or maybe play volleyball. I can't remember which sport she did. She's married, got a bunch of kids, and she's still awesome. So, Lisa, happy birthday wishes to you as well.
Girl that used to joke around and say we could have been twins, Dawn Pettis. She was born like minutes after the clock went over Halloween to November 1st, and our moms were in the recovery room together. Happy birthday, Dawn. Hope it's a great day for you. Dawn used to do your drug tests at J98.
Yeah, and I said I still managed to keep my job.
Yeah, good
Thanks,
job.
Dawn. Dude.
And Stacy Snyder celebrating a birthday today as well. Happy birthday, Stacy. I believe she's still the adult education director at Unitech. So happy birthday, Stacy. Who do you have for November the 2nd, this Sunday?
One of my favorite Mineral Area College interviews over the years. Jean Merrill Doss celebrating a birthday on Sunday.
It's because she always brought food, isn't it?
No, she never did. Not to any of the interviews.
Salsa or anything?
But I've had her salsa many a times, and her blueberry muffins, and her chocolate chip cookies.
Maybe she just brought me food. Huh?
Well, yeah, I guess I didn't make the grade. Thanks, Jean. I'm doing this nice birthday wish for Lean Mean Dean Jean Merrill Doss. Happy birthday to you. Donnie Bess celebrates a birthday. I can't remember if it was him or his brother that played football at Mizzou. It was one of the best boys did. So happy birthday to you, Don. I hope you're doing great. Mike Eves, former postmaster for the city of Farmington. Happy birthday to you, and 3-time Lutheran of the Year at St. Paul Lutheran Church. And the wonderful, lovely, and talented Carla Gibbs celebrating a birthday today. She is tasked with the job of keeping her husband, Craig Gibbs, under control, and we know that's full-time work.
It is. That's why she retired from education, so she could do a better job on him.
I've actually interviewed Carla once, along with her daughter, when they came in to talk about the Nutcracker.
Oh, nice.
One time. So, Carla, happy birthday to you.
One of my favorite teachers in college that I had. She was very good with getting me prepared to become a teacher. Happy birthday to Katie Goodson. Katie celebrating a birthday on Sunday. I hope it's an awesome day for you. I'll see you tonight at the auction. You mentioned Jean Merrill Dawson, Carla Gibbs. How about Jessica Barton? Jessica is the director of MCII Sheltered Workshop. Thank you very much. I knew you would know that. Happy birthday, Jessica. Hope you have a great day. Former student of mine, RJ Cole, with the birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, RJ. I had a RJ who was in high school and an RJ who was in college. So RJ was student RJ Cole was, and the other RJ was adult RJ, which he really liked that name.
You can call me Ray. You can call me Johnson. You can call me RJ. There's an old TV comedy skit from a TV show called Fridays from back in the day.
Yes. Happy birthday, RJ. And then Kathy King, one of my longest friends, Kathy Perryman back in the day. We would watch Gilligan's Island together when we were kids.
Time well spent.
Time well spent. Happy birthday, Kathy. Hope it's an awesome day for you. How about Monday, November 3rd?
Monday, November 3rd, Allie Cresswell celebrating a birthday. She's a graduate of Central High School, a pretty good softball player back in the day, and I got to know her when she was a greeter and a server at Spokes Pub and Grill, back when Spokes Pub and Grill was open, and one of my favorite places ever of all time. I can't believe they're closed. How disappointing is that? But Allie, happy birthday to you. She's now a mama, and I hope you have a great day. Steve Mell, happy birthday to you, one of the 3,000 Mells that are in Farmington, Missouri, and a two-time Lutheran of the Year at St. Paul Lutheran Church. Erin Files celebrates a birthday. I've known Erin since she was 16, and she was a lifeguard at the Farmington Civic Center and a junior at Farmington High School. She sold me a magazine, one of many magazines.
Back when
I
high
bought
school
from...
kids sold magazines.
Yes. And I've bought a bunch of those magazines over the years. Happy birthday to you, Erin, from your husband and your kiddos. Colleen K. Gallagher celebrating a birthday, one of the best singers ever. Her childhood hero was Loretta Lynn.
Yes.
So happy birthday to you, Colleen. Keep singing with Route 67. It wouldn't be the same without your music there. And she's almost my neighbor. Happy birthday to you. And our good buddy Kevin Thurman.
The K-Dog.
Yeah, if you like a guy that you can look up to, Kevin's your dude, because he's about 6'24".
Yeah.
he's a big
6'7".
tall. He's 6'7". He's tall, but a great dude. Does a great job at Mineral Area College. K-Dog, I hope you're doing great today.
I just got one more to throw in there for Monday, and that's Debbie Pace. Debbie, hope you have an awesome day on Monday. Happy birthday to you. What about Tuesday, November 4th?
Tuesday, only one. I honestly don't know if I've ever met this gal. Her name is Nikki McCulley. I think I may have met her once about 25 years ago, but we keep up with each other on Facebook. She likes to ride horses, so I always wish her a happy birthday.
I want to wish a happy birthday to my oldest nephew on the Lowry side, Brody Lowry. Brody is going to be, 13. Happy birthday,
He's not a big
Brody.
smelly, is he?
Oh, no. Brody smells pretty well. I don't know how. I guess he got more of his mom's smell genes than his dad's. So happy birthday, Brody. You smell well. Good job, buddy. Carrie Bayless celebrating a birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Carrie. And Amy Lamar with a birthday on Tuesday as well. Happy birthday to Amy. I got a bunch of people celebrating birthdays on Wednesday, and I know you too. You do too.
Yeah, we're going to start off with somebody who's probably watching the podcast right now. The one, the only, the lovely, the talented Chris Engler celebrating a birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday to you, Chris. Somehow she has managed to survive 30 some odd years of marriage to Kevin, and she still looks awesome. I used to see Chris all the time. She was a runner when she was younger. And I mean, she'd be out in the middle of nowhere, and I'd be out just driving around, and there's Chris, 14 miles from anywhere, just running through town, and she still walks quite a bit. So, Chris, I hope you have a fabulous birthday. Kevin, I'm sure, is going to take you somewhere very nice.
Yes,
for your birthday this weekend. Speaking of wonderful, wonderful people, Dina Spence celebrates a birthday. You will not find a nicer human being than Dina Spence in this area. So, Dina, hope you're doing fantastic. I wish you a very happy birthday. That's from your husband, Chris, and from all your daughters, all 4 of them. I hope you have a fantastic day on Wednesday and a great birthday. Happy birthday wishes to Amanda Simmons from your husband, Bill, and all of your family. Our good buddy, Shannon Henson. Celebrates a birthday. Now, back in the day when he was the Fredericktown football coach, he could be pretty intimidating looking. He almost could pass as like an Army drill sergeant or a Marine guy.
See where this is going.
But then when you talk to him, you find out he's really just a super nice guy.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Super nice guy. I saw your dad just a couple of days ago. So, Shannon, happy birthday to you from your wife and your kids and all of your family. Michelle Gray, happy birthday to you. She emceed or hosted and sponsored and organized the St. Paul Lutheran School auction one year, and I got to interview her a couple of times during that. And Amy McGee, I've known Amy since she was about 8 years old. Her mom used to work at, Glenda used to work at the radio station back in the day, and we would all go as a group over to the roller skating rink when it was still open in Farmington. And Amy and I would always skate together. She would call me like Uncle Bubble Butt or something like that. I can't remember exactly what she called me, but
Uncle Bubble Butt.
Yeah. Those Glenda's kids liked me for some reason.
Yeah.
When
You took them roller skating.
I took them roller skating and took them over to my house once. I had to go to Moberly for something for like 2 days, and I just got back to the station, and they were there with Glenda, and I said, I got to go home and let my dog out. He's been cooped up for a day and a half. You want to go with me? They said, sure. So we all piled in my car. We went out to my house. I opened the door, and I had a 100-pound dog at the time, and 100-pound dogs make 100-pound piles of dog poop, and it was all over the place. And I looked at that, and I looked at them, and I asked them if they wanted to clean it up for me. They're like, ew, no. So anyway, happy birthday to you, Amy. Yeah.
Happy birthday on Wednesday to Brenda Gibson, celebrating a birthday. Corey Serini. Happy birthday, Corey. Leslie Duncan with a birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Leslie. Sarah Hawkins with a birthday Wednesday, and Jared Toon with a birthday Wednesday. Who do you have celebrating on Thursday, November 6th?
Thursday, it's all you, buddy.
All right. One of my best buddies of all time, Mr. Justin Colton, with a birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, Justin. I hope it's an awesome day for you, buddy. I hope you get to do all the fun things you want, and nobody gives you a hard way to go. I just want that to happen for you. Samantha Duncan with a birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, Samantha. And Paul Michaels, my cousin, with a birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, cousin Paul. He'll be turning 60 on Thursday, so happy birthday to him. And then we wrap up the week with Friday, November 7th. Who are your birthday celebrators?
One of my favorite interviews over the year for volleyball coaches, Paula Abishan.
Yes.
Celebrates a birthday on Friday.
Great athletic director,
Oh,
too.
my gosh. Yes, she was. A great interview on the radio. Happy birthday to you, Paula, from Mike and all your family. I hope you're doing fantastic. We wish Chris Engler a happy birthday earlier on in the podcast. Today, Friday, we can wish Andrew Engler.
All right.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Andrew. Hope you're doing great. And Linda Treaster, I see her at the Civic Center all the time. She probably gets more steps in during the day than I do, and I'm already working on 8,500 or so already today, and I'm sure she's way ahead of me. She's probably at the Civic Center right now working out with Betty Combs and a few other gals.
Happy birthday on Friday to Rick Giles. Rick was the director of theater at Mineral Area College for many, many years. I think there was like a dude in between him and Doc for like a year. But it went from Doc basically to Rick, and then Rick to Chuck, and then now became the Mineral Area group that Bob Monks went in and resurrected. But happy birthday to Rick Giles. Rick was a lot of fun to interview and work with, and I got to do a play with him, and that was fantastic. And host the Baby Boomers for a couple years, too, which was always fun.
And I just saw Rick's lovely wife, Miss Carolyn.
Yes, Miss Carolyn.
This past weekend. I hope you both are doing fantastic.
Yeah. Cassie Brower with a birthday on Friday. Happy birthday, Cassie. Keep those numbers adding up right. Miss Chilton at Farmington High School, Ashley Chilton, with a birthday on Friday, celebrating this coming up Friday. And the reason why I made a D- in Algebra 2 my senior year, Sasha McCoy, it wasn't her fault. I was the one that was always turned around talking to her and not paying attention to the teacher. Happy birthday, Sasha. Hope you have a great day. So those are our birthdays for the week of November 1st through the 7th. And again, if it's your birthday today, we wish you a very happy birthday. Okay, so music is all we have left to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a quick break, courtesy of Discover Farmington. We'll come back and do the music and wrap up the podcast on this Saturday morning. Good morning.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Time to wrap things up on this Saturday edition of the Parkland Podcast with our musical segment. We talk about songs we like, and then we have kind of a fun prompt where we try to name songs or artists that fit a certain thing or theme. Song of the week. You got a song of the week to share with us this week?
I'm torn between three songs, and I
three
heard them
songs.
all on the way out here. One
Okay.
is a Deep Purple song called Hush, which I just love that tune. That's it. It sounds like an Elvis song, but it's actually a Billy Joe Royal song. But Billy
I
Joe
didn't know
Royal kind of thought he was Elvis. So I heard that one. I thought, that'll be it. But then a song that I just love came on from Edwin Starr. You know which one it is?
No.
War. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Wow. Sorry. I kind of got carried away.
No,
there.
that's great.
But I love that song. And that song was a big, huge hit when I was just a kid. And it kind of got a rebirth when Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker did that great version of it in the Rush Hour movies.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that kind of re-energized me to liking that song. But that is such a powerful, powerful song, not just for the lyrics,
Sure.
but also for the way that guy belted that song out. It was great. But then, right as I was pulling in, I heard Gloria by Van Morrison.
Oh, I thought you were-
Gloria. Gloria.
Not Gloria by Laura Branigan.
No, not the Who, or not the Blues song.
Yeah.
Gloria from Van Morrison, another great tune. I couldn't choose between those three, so there you go.
Well, I'll do the same thing you did and do a song I heard on the way in. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Long Time Gone. Great tune from them. And really, Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young, a lot of great tunes over the years. The harmonies, hard to beat. It's hard to find a band that harmonizes like those guys did.
And then you throw in some of the other bands that they were a part of, like Buffalo Springfield and a few others. A lot of great music out of the 60s on into the 70s came from those four guys, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Yeah. All right, so today is All Saints Day. November 1st is the day of the Saints. And so I thought, well, why don't we talk about the best artists, bands that have some kind of St. Louis tie. And at the top of every list that involves St. Louis music, one of the four faces on that Mount Rushmore would always be Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry is the man. I actually got to see him perform once.
Nice.
Going back 25, 30 years ago, we went to, I think it was the Blueberry Hill.
Yes, yeah, he had the duck room.
Yes, and we
Yeah.
went down into the duck room, and by that time he just came out, and he only did a couple of songs, but then his daughter came out and did a couple of songs. But man, just to say I saw Chuck Berry
Right.
in concert is something I'll never forget.
I guess another face on that Mount Rushmore would be Nelly. There was a time in the early 2000s where he was the biggest star in music, about a 6 to 8 month span where it was all about Nelly. Country Grammar, when that song comes on, I still do a little dance and get down. Nelly is definitely a big-time part of the St. Louis music scene. What about Ike and Tina Turner?
Well, Ike was a troubled individual, but Tina Turner definitely deserves recognition on this list, and Ike, not the best human being in the world.
Yeah. Now, but Tina's technically East St. Louis, if I understand correctly, if I remember right.
I believe so,
Yeah.
but I'm not
We
sure.
count it.
I just know I am one who says the remake is never as good as the original, because if without the original there would be no remake, but their version of Rolling on the River is as good a remake as you will ever have.
When you talk about Nelly and you start getting into like the Nelly lore, you start to learn about the Saint Lunatics, which was his rap group of people that also rapped with him. And the biggest one of those was a guy named Chingy. And Chingy had a number one hit song with the infectious hit Right There. So Right There, Chingy definitely deserves a mention. I did not know that this guy was from St. Louis, T-Bone Burnett.
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that
So,
is? Oh, he did a lot of stuff with Roy Orbison and Elton John, and big-time guitar player, kind of a blue. I think he was on. I think he was part of the Saturday Night Live band for a while too. T-Bone Burnett, Pee Wee Russell, which I thought was a baseball player, but apparently he's from Maplewood. Let's see, Jaquan. He was another member of the St. Lunatics.
Well, see, you're talking about stuff I don't know anything about. I'm going to mention Pavlov's Dog.
Yes, absolutely.
They are awesome. They are wonderful. The Urge had a couple of big hits, probably, I guess, maybe in the 90s, early 2000s. And the lead singer from The Urge used to come down here quite a bit and perform with our buddy Brandon Scherfus.
Yes. Him and Roy were supposed to do a rap video at one point, and I don't know what happened with that. But Steve, a great guy in The Urge. Oh, my gosh. Some of the coolest songs ever. Ludo is another St. Louis rock band that gets a lot of attention. Fragile Porcelain Mice was another big band that was kind of at about the same time as The Urge. Murphy Lee was another member of the St. Lunatics, and bears mentioning. I think Jibbs was part of that as well. And then I'm just kind of scrolling through, and now things are there's the St. Lunatics as by themselves. So I guess that's it.
I forgot about Gravity Kills.
Yeah, Gravity Kills had some St. Louis people in it as well.
Hey, before we sign off, Game 7 of the World Series tonight.
Ooh.
Dodgers, Jays. Who are you going with?
Is Ohtani pitching?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then I'm going with the Dodgers.
We'll see. This has been a great World Series.
Yeah, and I didn't think it would be. I thought it would be a clean sweep.
I didn't think it'd be a clean sweep. Too many good players on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But Dodgers got to hit. Ohtani's got to pitch for them to have a chance. The Dodgers haven't been hitting well.
No, they haven't, and that goes kudos a lot to the Blue Jays pitching staff, and another St. Louis in there, Max Scherzer, with his two different colored eyes.
Yes,
always
intensity.
intimidating. Oh boy, the intensity is definitely there. We got a full house for our next episode of the Parkland podcast. You've lined up some great guests.
Yes, we're going to have Ashley Grindstaff come in. She's going to be joining us, and then Kaylee Nephew, who is with the Parkland City Lifestyle magazine, but she's actually not going to be talking so much about the magazine, but she's going to be talking about her son, and Jax is going to join us and tell us his story, and it's a really inspiring one.
Very, very cool. So tune in for that. Also, too, we might, depending on if everything works out okay, have the winners of our Halloween contest come in and give them their money in person. So hopefully we can make that work. So again, go to our Facebook page, take those pictures of your favorite ghouls and goblins that you snapped this holiday weekend, and post those in the comments. Whoever has the most likes wins a $100 cash prize courtesy of the St. Francis County Republican Central Committee, and also the best family costume wins $100 as well.
And don't forget, set your clocks back tonight. And
extra hours sleep.
A big freeze warning starting tonight as well.
Yeah, so we have that overnight as we're going to get below freezing for the first time this year, low of 30 degrees.
Way to go, Bailey Joe's.
Way to go, Bailey Joe's. Way to go, Subway. Way to go, Candy Henty. Thank you for coming in and being a great guest. Way to go, my students, for giving me an awesome birthday week, and the wife and the kids. And way to go, Belt, because I've put on some weight in candy and food this week.
Jason's an old fart.
Officially. Have a great week, everybody, and thanks as always for watching, listening, and subscribing.